Our last session, which I admit was quite a long time ago, saw the three of you and a elven woman named Silenth experimenting and investigating the strange black substance that Rue collected from an afflicted wolf. Pat accidentally experienced the affliction firsthand, feeling himself enshrouded in darkness, screaming wind, emptiness. After beating the afflicted bard gnome into his own control, you went to Varro's home for renewal to speak with a peculiar individual who'd appeared out of thin air in Yelmore just a few days prior and had, in the few words people had been able to extract from him, conveyed similar feelings of emptiness and darkness. And the figure in question, who you've given the name Blue, has just mind-melded briefly with Twig after Twig put a hand on Blue's shoulder and experienced the very first of Blue's memories, which there are not many of, as he's only a few days old. We resume with you all in a small, sparsely furnished room with Twig currently resting a hand on Blue's shoulder, and whenever Twig speaks, they both speak. They both say the exact same things at the exact same time. It's a little disturbing.
Is it an exposed shoulder?
No, it is not. That's a different campaign.
Sorry. What was the last thing that I remember there's something that was said, the last words before we ended the session a while ago. Something that Blue and people said.
I don't recall that, and I just listened to it.
Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. No. Yeah, I am remembering it wrong.
Pat, what's going through your head seeing this?
Pat is kind of clutching all the gear on his body and just watching this in utter horror because he does not understand it in the slightest. All that's going through his head, I guess, would just be, what is happening? Is my friend okay? Why are they both speaking like this? Is this a new magic? Should we kill this thing? Like, he's freaking out. And he'll just say, Twig, are you alright? You're scaring me.
If I answer him, does Blue speak at the same time as me?
Yeah, and even if you just look over at Pat, Blue looks as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm okay. Is anything?
Looking
What?
at each other.
What are they? You were speaking. What? Oh, you're speaking. What? This is kind of pretty funny.
I'm gonna whip to look. Is Silent still here?
Yeah, and she is hastily scribbling down notes as fast as she can on a piece of paper.
Pat will kind of toddle over to her and tug on her robes and be like, why'd you bring us here to talk to this thing again? This is terrifying.
I thought it might be connected, and this is very strange, but very unique and new, and I have to this has to be taken down.
Are we in danger?
I don't see why we should be.
At this moment, Twig is singing songs like with Blue in a language, just like I forget which language it is. The tree language, not language. My gosh.
Pat immediately is not scared anymore.
I'm like doing this. And
he's going to be like, hold on, we've got something here.
The smile that is already unnatural, like stretched halfway across my face, is just, like getting a bit wider and wider as I'm just like.
Rue, what's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is that my D&D Beyond also messed up, and I zoned out somewhat. So Rue is very concerned at whatever is going on right there.
Twig and Blue are singing a nonsense song in unison, both smiling broadly.
Oh.
But
Eventually,
you said
there.
this thing was just born.
Just appeared in the middle of town square. No explanation, and no one's seen anything like him. And
Well,
at
this is incredible. One of his first memories is of music. This is good.
at that moment, there are a number of loud footfalls on the in the hallway outside, as a pair of the staff, just dressed in simple gray or white robes, escorts the owner of the establishment, Trathis Barrow, in his mask and hood and freshly bandaged shoulder from the morning's stabbing, up to the room, and he just looks in, sees what's going on. You all need to leave. You all need to leave immediately. This man is not to be bothered. Please leave. Now.
Okay.
We were just
Cat will
getting to
leave.
the good part.
Take your hand
You
off
like
his
this.
shoulder and leave.
Why?
We don't know what he is, or what sort of
He's
consequences. This is my building. You are here as my guests, and you are no longer welcome.
If we're not welcome, then why is he welcome?
Because he
Yeah,
has to stay somewhere.
And
I don't
Stay with
want
us.
He's probably halfway to the front door at this point.
Okay. He could stay with us. You can't see an expression behind the mask, but there's just an air of, there's no way. Just, forgive me, but you don't exactly strike me as the kind of people prepared to take care of anyone besides yourselves.
I can
I'm
take care
going
of a lot
to
of people.
hold up my stick that I was like having by my side, a little bit of Pat's blood still on it. Like, we can protect him.
Can you feed him? And he's going to gesture to the several empty platters on the table that Blue has just been voraciously eating as much food as they've been providing.
I bet I can make him fuller than you can.
Yeah, and do you have greens? I don't think so.
I am not open to placing bets at the moment. Forgive me if my patience is thin. I've had a rough morning. Please leave now.
Are you taking him prisoner? Like those animals in that shop?
You think the animals are prisoners? They're animals.
That's so mean.
You two, downstairs, and the two orderlies who accompanied him head off down the stairs. I don't want to call the guards on you. I will if you don't get out of my establishment.
Can we take him with us?
You
His
cannot.
name is Blue. Can you can we come back and see him sometime then?
After this intrusion, unlikely.
Then how do we know you're gonna be nice to him?
There is a sudden shift in his stance where he just kind of straightens abruptly. You will forget this man exists and leave immediately. Both of you make a wisdom saving throw.
Does this count as charm?
Yes. Silent immediately begins to head out.
Should I put them in the Should I put it in play?
Or just say it out loud.
21.
That's charisma, right?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, even better. 24.
Both of you feel these words attempt to sway your memories and your decisions, but you manage to force them out. And he takes a step back as you fail to move.
I don't want to forget this. No. Did you just try to magic us?
He's going to step fully into the room, close the door behind him, lean against it, and cross his arms. It really would have gone better for you if you had just forgotten.
I have a question. Are you very old?
He doesn't even bother to respond. He seems to be thinking.
Can I ask what is the layout of the room right now?
It's a simple square. There's a small bed in one corner, a table on the other side, where you are gathered with Blue.
Is there a window?
There is a window.
I'm going to, slump, okay. What is the Pixie's name again?
Rue.
You mean your friend that you've known
This is perfect!
your whole
My
life?
character has amnesia!
Who's been there since you got to your amnesia?
What's
It's
his
Rue.
name, though? Just Rue. Okay. Oh, good. I'm just gonna go. Rue. It's probably best that he did try to magic us into forgetting, and now he's not saying anything. But do you mind if I take a seat, sir? Just. It won't be for very long. And I'll put my stick kind of shoved between. There's this Twix that sticks over my back. I'm gonna shove the stick, and it's gonna be kind of in my body, just in the back. And just it won't be for very long.
Blue, come with me. And he opens the door. I'll have Blue roll. That's a failure. Blue stands up and starts to follow Trathis Barrow out of the room.
May I do something?
What do you do?
I'm going to kind of just step in front of Blue. I'll just take the seat. I'm going to take the seat and chuck it out the window.
The chair out the window?
I'm going to chuck the chair out the window, and I would like to...
I'm gonna
Sorry.
I'm assuming I'm seeing this getting magicked. As Twig is grabbing this and throwing it at the window, I'm going to shift into an X-Beak.
Okay. You are suddenly much larger
What?
in this space. And we're gonna roll initiative. I don't have a map for this.
Yeah, when I said oh, can I take a seat? I meant just oh, rolling initiative. What is that? Yeah, that is 18 initiative.
Oh, I have such a crazy bonus to initiative. 17.
One second. Let me get some
I'm
more.
so glad that I rolled the dice once
Tinsel
before the
music.
session and I got a natural 1, but then after that I got a I got 2 17s, and I've only had to roll twice.
So, Twig, you got an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rue, what did you get?
17.
Okay. Twig, you are up first.
Would my action have already been used up if I took the chair?
No,
or
we're
is
now
that-
in initiative, so you have a fresh turn.
Cool. Does Blue have an initiative?
He does.
When I had put my hand on his shoulder, he did the same movements as me, like
Yeah.
and spoke with me. I would like to grab his hand, turn towards the window, and run and attempt to jump out of it.
Make
Or
another
is that-
wisdom saving throw because he is currently charmed, and as you grab his hand, that tries to spread to you.
Okay. 9?
Oh no.
You have your plan. You know what you're doing. You break open the window. You grab Blue's hand, and you start following him out the door. Rue, what do you do?
This would be really funny if this fails, but I'm gonna kind of like get in the motion of like, yeah, you guys can hop on, let's go. See Twig start walking away, just like shake my head for a second, and then try and, as gently as an Axbeak can, grab like where Twig is grabbing Blue with my mouth and try and jump out the window, assuming I also succeed the same.
So you are
Dumbest plan! Where's Pat?
you are trying to like grab like
You
right
don't need
where
me. I left
they're-
the second I was told. This is your
Yeah.
decision.
Now you're trying to move 2 medium-sized creatures against their will. You're gonna have to make a contested strength check against both of them. Twig, give me a strength check, please.
That's only a
I think I
10.
technically have to use the Axbeak strength,
Yes.
which is +2, so natural 20 +2.
Okay. First thing you notice is there is no second attempt to engulf your mind and charm you. Next thing you notice
fair?
is that you are hurling out the window with both Twig and, like, one is on either side of your face, falling out of a 3rd-story window.
I'm gonna like fluff my
Axbeak's
wings out
flightless.
to protect. I believe they are. They're kind of like ostriches.
This is how we die.
Pat, you are on the corner of the building outside. You've just gotten your bagpipes warmed up and you're about to launch into a tune when there is a crash as a chair comes hurling out the window, and a moment later an Axbeak with 2 figures that you just unfortunately recognize as Twig and Blue come flying out the window.
Oh my goodness. I'm running away. I don't have enough spell slots left if we didn't get a long rest, so I'm just gonna run.
Oh, okay. So, Axbeaks cannot fly, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so this is approximately
Is
30
there-
feet.
Is there nothing else? Like, is there a street and there's other buildings, or is it just the building and then an empty street where it's just like we can't jump out and like potentially land on another like segment of roof that's slanting down, or
There
like,
is
a awning or something.
there's no building close. Barrows is kind of on a corner, surrounded on 3 sides by street.
Oh well.
This is gonna have to be part of. Barrow's not even gonna get a turn at this rate, but it's gonna be 3d6 bludgeoning damage. Well, everybody roll. Actually, just Rue.
Just Rue.
Roll athletics or acrobatics. Try and land well.
All right.
If you get above a 20, you will have the damage for everybody.
Well, I rolled a 16. What is? I don't think the axe beak has a bonus for that.
No,
But,
so
well,
it'd just be
+1 on
strength.
dex, so.
Or, yeah.
Oh, wait, strength is +2, but that's still just 18.
Okay, well, you nearly succeed. Everybody takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Hit the
That's not
cobblestone
bad.
streets. Blue is immediately unconscious.
Oof.
That's kind of bad.
Actually, 1 second. A creature dies instantly if it takes damage equal to or greater than double its maximum hit points.
We just killed Blue.
Blue lands
Even when I
badly.
fluff it out?
You tried your best, but dangling from your mouth as he was, Blue lands badly, and he is unmoving, unbreathing.
He's just sleeping. If he dies, my charm thing ends. So I'm not charmed anymore.
No.
Charmed person can't do anything. And so if I was touching him and he was charmed and I got charmed because of that, if he dies, it ends on me.
On Barrow's turn, he's in the building. He's going to be moving around in there. He's not going to come out the window. Blue no longer gets a turn. Twig. On here. Well, no. Make another wisdom save as you've taken damage.
6?
You get up. Ugh. You're hurt, but you've got to go where you're supposed to go, and you start heading towards the front doors.
I'd like to imagine it like this. Imagine my hand is like chomped in a beak. I'm just like,
Yeah, if Rue managed to hang on, Rue, you feel a tug as Twig continues to try and go back inside Barrows.
do I still have a conscious? Like, can I still speak, or like
You
see
are-
stuff around me?
Yeah,
and
you can
say
see.
stuff.
You're aware that you were just pulled out a window, but the most important thing right now is to get where Trathis Barrow wants you to go.
Is Blue dead? Blue, I need to go see Mr. Barrow, but is Blue Rue, can you let go?
Twig and Rue, give me contested strength to see if Twig can break free of this grapple.
That's the one.
Okay.
Oh, it's good because I got a 7 + 2, so.
Alright.
Oh,
You are able to hang on, and it is your turn, Rue. A number of citizens
got
in the street have stopped in horror as there is now a body in the street.
Well, I'm bringing them. I'm gonna be trying to bring them both with, and I've got 50 movement speed, so.
Okay. You're trying to bring the body as well?
As well, because I know they're not gonna bury it, right?
Okay. Go ahead and give me contested strength again to see if you can forcibly drag Twig away. And
Dirty 20 that time.
Yeah, that's an 8.
All right.
6 plus
What
2.
is an Axbeak's strength score?
It is 14.
14. Yeah, I'll say... Oh, wait, let me check something real quick about Blue's race. There may be a weight issue.
Oh.
That's gonna pop up here, isn't it? You don't look. You're not allowed to see that in the recording. You're not allowed to. I'll have to put the black PNG there.
One thing I gotta remember is that this D&D character is separate from all the other D&D characters that I've played. And so I'm like, this is not something that I would normally do. But wait, this is something that this character would do.
This is not Unthraki.
My character's just become a murderer without even meaning. Technically.
Rue did it.
Rue did it.
Yeah, there's no weight issue. You're able to go... If you're using your action and movement, you're able to go your full movement distance, because it'd be halved each time. So 50 feet, whichever direction you choose. You saw Pat run off. Do you want to follow him?
He's a coward. I'm gonna go towards wherever I know an exit is.
The town gate?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to picture just, like, you jerk Twig to one side, pick up, like, scoop yourself under Blue, and then grab Twig's hand again, and then start booking it down the street. As people are now crying out and trying to figure out what's going on. And, yeah. Pat, where would you have run?
Into the thickest part of the crowd.
Okay. There are plenty of people to get hidden behind. Twig,
Yeah, I don't know these people anymore.
at this moment, that compulsion to head back inside drops instantly, and you are aware of yourself, you have control of yourself, and you fully realize what just happened with the window and the street below. And Blue is dead. And there's something definitely wrong with that supposed charitable house of renewal. The Axbeak that is Rue is able to rush past all the guards at the gate, who, well, no, let's not say that just yet. Let's... As there are guards stationed, and as a ruckus is coming down the street of people, like, hurrying out of the way, and this Axbeak rushing forward, they're going to try and bar the way. So, Rue, give me either athletics or acrobatics to dodge a grapple attempt.
Avoid and evade.
Wait, can you grapple a large creature?
Is an Axbeak large?
Yes.
I just looked them up. They're huge.
There's no way.
They're a large creature.
I'm sorry. I have to check that myself. That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, they're large.
It's a large beast. That's absurd.
Yeah.
Why are they large? I've always pictured them much smaller, so you would have taken up a large portion of that room. And I'm also not sure you would have cleanly fit through the window. That's probably why you didn't
That's probably
land
why
so
Blue
well.
died.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Blue.
Yeah, they try and bar the way, but at the last moment they realize we're just gonna get trampled and dodge out of the way. You are able to flee the town of Yelmore out onto the roads, out into the woods. Pat, do you make any attempt to reconnect with them?
Let me roll for it.
Okay.
Because
second.
at this point, wouldn't it be kind of obvious that something is
I left
going
the second
on
he
if-
told me to. I have no idea what happened after that. All I know is that you guys weren't there leaving with me, and then you jumped out of a window and killed somebody.
Yeah, it's not looking too great.
I did roll an 11 though. So I think I will slink out of the town. I'm gonna pretend that I wasn't involved because I left when the guy told me to. I hid in the crowd. I didn't cause a scene. I'm gonna see if I can just cleanly walk on out.
Okay. Give me either a deception or stealth check if you're trying to be, like, if you're trying to
I'm just being
avoid
nonchalant.
suspicion. Okay. It's gonna be low DC.
No, I'm-
Like
Oh,
DC.
okay.
Going to the guards. Hey, did you see that
7.
axe speak?
You said
That's crazy.
sleight of
See ya."
hand or deception?
Stealth or deception.
Stealth or deception.
DC 7.
Oh, well, I could roll minimum and pass it.
Oh,
22.
okay, yeah. You are no stranger to avoiding attention when you need to, so you're able to get out just fine.
Is there tracks?
Make a survival check, see if you can pick up their trail.
Oh, 19.
Okay, I was gonna say DC 10 because it's a large creature now that I know, and with the extra weight he's carrying, he's leaving some sizable bird footprints. You're able to follow the trail. Takes... I'm not sure how far you guys would have run, so just however far you went, Pat eventually follows and finds you in a little secluded area of the woods, surrounded by trees and bushes, a little private area where you have some shelter from, like, nowhere near the road.
Is the bird still there? Is you still a bird?
Is the charm effect gone on me now?
Yes, that dropped as you were being dragged away from Barrow's home for renewal.
Okay, sweet. I wasn't sure if it was just for Pat or for me. Wait, no, that was on me. Pat didn't get affected.
Yeah.
How long would you say that is, time-wise?
Maybe 10 or 20 minutes, your choice how far you ran.
Probably like 20 minutes out.
Okay.
If Pat gets there relatively quickly, I'll still be in Axbeak and I'll be digging a hole.
Have I seen Rue shape change before?
He turned into a snake while he was fighting you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I couldn't remember that. Pat is somewhat red in the face and sweaty from the hike, and is going to plant his hands on his hips and look at the axe beak and go, "That you?"
It's going to be... I don't imagine... You know, yeah, whatever. There's going to be some, like, guttural chirps in response.
You impudent son of a poisonous nut! Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my goodness, that's a low roll. 10.
Alrighty, you did not pass. Only 2 psychic damage, as Vicious Mockery just smacked you. What was
Is
he
it,
thinking? The
I took
man told
11
us to
falling
leave
damage, right?
politely.
11, yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm still a bird.
You would see off to like one side, Twig is kind of seated cross-legged on the forest floor, just kind of smoothing down like Blue's clothing and all this stuff, and like just basically like arranging him nicely. And there's already like a little thing of like wildflowers
Mm.
that has been picked, and then I'm just like placing them along the corpse. I'm just like,
How? Okay, so he's been dead for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
If any sort of healing took place, would it do anything at this point?
Not anything you'd have access to at level 3.
Okay, so cure wounds wouldn't cut it.
No.
Got
You
it.
would need... Even Revivify, he's been dead for too long
Yeah.
to get him back to life.
The problem is D&D falling damage is stupid.
Maybe we shouldn't jump out of third-story window.
I forgot it was a 3rd-story window.
It's been a long
Amnesia.
time, all right.
And we did. When I found out that when Rue and Twig feel uncomfortable around an individual, we just take whatever means necessary to just get away. And this time did not go very well. Case in point, there's a grave. But Twig, after all that is done, is just kind of stand up, look over at Pat, and just go, it was my fault. He wanted to keep Blue, and there was something wrong. He tried to erase our memories. I don't
And you
think
took
he is
immediate action? Okay, quick party lesson right here. If you find a evil plot somewhere, anywhere, you don't just immediately fight it. You stay under the radar until you know
We didn't
how to
fight it. We ran away.
As like I take another like bite out of the earth, I'm just gonna claw with my legs the dirt pile that's already there and just spray a ton in his direction.
Dirt!
Should I make a dex save to dodge that? Because that's
You
probably
can
a
if
lot
you
of
want.
dirt.
We'll
I
say
feel like that would
DC
knock. I'm only 2 feet
14.
tall. That would like knock me over. I got 18. 12.
You are able to dodge as a hefty pile of dirt is scooped in your direction.
He's going to scream and go, "Halt!" And I need you to make another wisdom save.
that's a better roll. That's my plus to that. It's too big. I have too many things open.
You're infighting in this party.
30-20.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. I'm trying to make you stop moving just so he can speak.
Pat's command spell never works.
Approach.
He's gonna like spit some dirt out of his mouth. Regardless of how you did it, fighting, running, whatever, you made a huge scene. None of us can go back to Yelmore now. You realize that, right? People witnessed murder. We're criminals, all 3 of us. Well, I'm probably not because they didn't see me, but if I'm seen with you 2, I will be. So I'm gonna have to think about this. I'm gonna sit down and start
He's a
messing
bad
with my beard.
person.
Again, you find a bad person, you stay under the radar just long enough to form an actual plan. Whatever we wanted to do to repay this man for whatever bad things he's done, and I wasn't even there for it, so I don't even know what's going on here. But, listen. The situation is now much more difficult than it would have been with just keeping a low profile. And
So
this is
we were
something
to just let them imprison Blue?
he would have
They
been
want-
fed. He would have been safe. I doubt they would have thrown him out of a 3rd-story window.
I didn't know it was a 3rd-story window!
I'm gonna shift back as I'm finishing the hole. If they didn't build those houses, there wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah! If it was forest,
build
there would be no
houses are
3rd-story
comfortable.
windows.
And there's also be no roof, and whenever it rains, you'd get soggy, and your socks would turn into mushrooms.
You
Listen,
grow.
What? I'm gonna make a wisdom save real quick.
You grow.
Okay, 17. He's like, no, that's not everyone's a plant, Twig. Don't you get it? You're an anomaly. Blue was an anomaly.
Oh, they should just lock him in a house forever then.
No,
wouldn't have been
Animals
forever.
aren't anomalies, and they do the same to them.
Listen, if you two could have provided me with evidence as to what was happening, I would have happily formed a plan to break this man out,
You
out of that
left!
house. Because I was told to. I'm keeping a low profile. You don't play with that amount of power. People have power in houses sometimes. And unless you learn that, we're probably gonna get executed one day. I don't think this is a really good... I'm gonna
You might.
march around
I
in
just-
circles and think really hard.
Well, if they execute us, then no one's gonna stop the goop.
Did you finish
I'm just gonna
getting the
cross
whole
my arms.
Rose, the whole done?
Just gonna gesture over to it.
I'm gonna go and I'm going to carefully pick up Blue and I'm gonna get down to the hole and arrange. This was an accident. I didn't want this to happen. I wanted to be this person's friend. And then I killed him.
It's better that
Can't
he's
be
out
friends
here
with
than
dead
locked in a
people.
house.
I've tried. I'm going to get out of the hole and I'm going to start shoving dirt onto the body and just like filling in the hole again. Just like murmuring a bunch. Just like.
I'm gonna like pat Twig's shoulder and just go,
I'm
imagine
going
if
to
you were
start-
locked in that house. I think this might be better.
As I'm shoving the dirt, I'm just going to go like. La, 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 la,
The nonsense song.
Ay, dang it.
Everybody take a point of inspiration for this amazing roleplay moment.
Apparently, I already had it.
I did too.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I'll stack it, don't worry.
Oh, I should have re-rolled the fall. Dang it! I always forget about that. I never think to use inspiration because I'm not used to having it. Dang it! Oh well. He's better off in the woods.
Yeah, as Enoch would say, better off dead.
Well, this has been an awful day. Regardless of what led us here, we should probably send him off with a song. I'm gonna pull my bagpipes out. And play a mournful little tune. Not terribly loud, because I'm trying to still stay, you know.
Quiet bagpipes. Give
I
me
guess there isn't such a thing.
give me a performance check.
Alright. 9.
It's probably just because you have so much on your mind, but it's not your best work.
There. I tried.
I'm realizing there's a lot of stuff I could have done to fix that situation, and I don't feel good about it. I have a totem I could have cast because I didn't really. I don't know. Would you say I took an action during the turn where I went out of the window?
Your action was to
Okay, then I couldn't.
was
I don't
to
think I
wild
could've
shape.
done
It
anything.
was is that an action or is that a bonus action?
Wild shape, I believe, is bonus. Well, one action. I think bonus action. Is
Oh, your action was the
the
grapple.
totem
check, and
is a
then
bonus
you pulled
action.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't.
But
Never mind. I couldn't have changed it.
it's
other than-
already. We can do that for the future. Next time we jump out of a window, we have
Yeah.
the totem of undying and inspiration.
Well, it's not a totem of undying. It just gives you 5 temporary and
Ah.
advantage on strength saves.
But anyways, after the grave is all done, I'm going to go over, like, rustle around in some bushes, and I'm going to tear up some sod. Just, like, kind of shovel my hands underneath the soil, just like, and then peel up sod and then start laying it over it. It's like, I don't want them to find it. I'm just going to, to the best of my abilities, kind of make it to where it doesn't look as if this had just been a grave site. And I'm gonna, like, take leaves and stuff and just scatter them over it. But I am gonna go to one of the trees, like, climb up a little bit, and using, I guess my finger could do it, but, like, just kind of notch into the tree the words blue, like the letters blue. Is it BLU or BLUE?
I mean,
I don't
you
know how to
gave him the
spell.
name.
I think it was just gonna be BLU,
Okay.
but I'm just gonna put that in, like, up in the tree, rather than having a grave marker. I'm gonna then sit on one of the branches with my feet dangling and just. We're bad people now.
If trying to save someone makes people bad, then I guess so.
Yeah, we're nice bad people.
They do exist.
Oh.
Are you a nice bad people? I'm just gonna kind of give him like a. I don't know the word. Just like where your eyes narrow.
Suspicious.
That's
He'll
what
just
Liam did.
shrug. He'll just shrug and go, sometimes, I guess.
We should get farther away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and then I'm going to stand, like, get off,
Well, hold on.
get out of the tree, and then I'm going to go to Pat and just, yes.
We don't have to leave now. We should at least sleep. And
Good.
listen, please don't take anything from what I said personally. I don't know what I was thinking when I originally joined you two, other than just say this seems fun. This, quite honestly, is a lot more than I signed up for, but I suppose I see keeping you lot out of trouble almost the same as you do keeping someone out of a house.
Oh.
So, just take this away from today. I know that things happened that you're sorry about, that you don't like, and that you wish never happened. This is life. Bad things happen, people get hurt, feelings hurt. There's a lot of pain, is what I'm getting at.
Wish
And-
that town never happened.
Maybe we can find a place that's exactly what you're dreaming of, and make it the perfect town. Or tree, or forest, I don't know. But I at least just want you lot to learn that in some cases, in civilization, people will have different rules, and it's in your best interest to just abide by them until... I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
Would you like to sleep?
I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna reach down and pick him up, and I'm just gonna kind of hold him, and then I'm gonna kind of gesture for Rude to go on, and, like, I can walk, you can sleep. And if they're
Okay.
unopposed, I will walk through the long rest. Because I don't really get tired. I
I was
just
trying to remember if I think I saved that little spider web hammock I got, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's
Okay.
not in your inventory already, go ahead and add it so that we know for sure.
Yeah. Unless Twig is like very against it, I'm going to string it up inside of his head. and
Yeah,
sleep in
man.
there.
Yeah, man. There's nothing. There's nothing going on upstairs.
I've been in there before.
But
A
I
pumpkin
would
folk's
say,
head is not entirely hollow, okay? It's not...
oh, that makes so much
Aw.
sense for Twig. That's why he's amnesiac. Amnesiac.
Is there enough room for a hammock?
Amnesiac.
Maybe
Probably in the
inside
eye.
Twig's mouth, if Twig keeps
Maybe inside. Yeah.
his mouth open for 8 hours? Or...
That's probably. Oh, that's kind of where it was before, anyway. So.
I will ask, is anybody telling me where we're going? If not, I'm going to pick a direction and just walk. But we do have a goal of going someplace.
I don't know if Pat would know about what the next closest town is. I know we traveled for quite some time to get to Yelmore.
You're pretty well traveled. Let me look up where the next closest town is. How long would you say you would have spent at the grave for Blue?
Maybe like an hour? I wouldn't assume very long.
Everybody think an hour's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
In that case, just as you are getting ready to leave, well, if you wouldn't mind making it like 40 minutes?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
Because by the time Pat had caught up to us, the grave was almost like done being dug.
Yeah,
So-
and that had been.
About 20-ish minutes.
An hour after the window, there's a dull thump sound from the direction of where you just buried Blue, and you see the dirt just kind of sink.
What?
Wait a minute, the person said that he just appeared, that Blue just appeared in the middle of the town square. Did he just poof and then poof in another area? I'm gonna walk over there and with one hand just kind of start shoving my hand down in the earth and just kind of like feeling around. And if my arm's not big enough, I'm gonna shove my foot down there.
You're feeling dirt and twigs and roots, and that's it.
He's gone! He's gone!
He was a new kind of creature. We don't know what happens to them when they die.
What if he hates us when he comes back to life?
Who said he came back to life at all?
We
He's
tried to
gone.
save him.
Maybe-
We tried to say, but he does, we should just leave. There, Pat's right. We should leave.
But if he went, if they get him again,
I'm gonna freeze mid stride.
If you're two are going back into Yelmore, put me down.
I'm imagining just kind of like having Pat kind of like sit on my forearm and just kind of leaning back against here. I'm just gonna go.
So,
Wait,
Pat, you're aware that
don't.
Westwood is somewhat close. It's maybe 4 or 5 days. Brookvale, Lenley are a bit further.
Okay. Westwood seems a good bet.
Okay.
It's an easy coastal road.
Are we gonna roleplay that or just have it be like, oh, Pat said this? Like,
Well, I'm curious if you guys are actually going to go back to Yelmore.
no.
like if you like put me down, I'm just gonna be like, we're not going back to Yelmore, and you need to teach us how people live, because we can't. I don't want to jump out of a window again, and yeah,
Then don't.
I want to take
Yes.
that guy's house down. Then no one can
Me
get trapped
too.
in it anymore.
Yes. Someday, when I'm taller, I'm gonna start walking. Where am I going?
Pat's gonna kind of look through the trees and look at this. Is it like nighttime out or is it still daytime?
Giga.
Believe all this has happened somewhat in the afternoon, so even spending an hour there, it's probably a few hours until sunset.
Okay. He'll look at the sky for a second and go, this way. And kind of put his hand on the pumpkin that is Twig's head and rotate it to look where the path is. And you said the town's Westwood?
Westwood, yeah.
Yeah. There's another town up this way along the coast, Westwood. We're not going to get there tonight, but we could at least get a head start before making camp, and we'll be further from Yomor, so that's good.
Okay. Sleep, small Pat. I will walk.
All of the adrenaline and shock and anger is just going to fade, and very quickly, Pat will start snoring.
All right.
Does he snore like a bagpipe?
No, it's just like a typical...
Twig, do you follow the road, or do you just go in the direction Pat indicated, road or no
He
road?
turned my head. I rotated my body to face the same direction that my head was, and I'm just walking that way.
Okay. Rue, Twig, you can each get a long rest. No, sorry, Rue and Pat get a long rest. Twig, you're going to take a point of exhaustion for staying up throughout the night.
Do pumpkin folk get exhausted?
You do require
I thought that they
8
did.
hours of rooting yourself to gain sustenance for a long rest.
Ah, point of exhaustion to me.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yippee.
So, in the morning, Rue and Pat wake up, and Twig is still kind of trudging along warily through the woods.
Do I recognize that we're nowhere near the road?
There is no road to be seen.
Wait, where are we going?
Westwood.
No, where's the road? Hold on. I'm gonna try and get my bearings.
Is that that way, I think?
From Twig's mouth, there's just gonna be like a.
Yeah, I was like, I think it's that way. But where are we going? Westwood.
Alright. Pat, give me a DC 10 survival check. See if you can figure out which direction you need to go.
Please. Oh, good. 13.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You pointed Twig north at first to follow the road direction. You may want to start heading northwest now.
Alright, hold on. This way. I'm gonna rotate her head again. His head.
My man.
I caught it. And be like, go this way until we hit a road. Or maybe...
I'm actually
Sleep.
really tired.
Right,
I'll
well,
put-
we
I'm
can
gonna
look
put you
for
down.
something.
I'm putting him down right where I am.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, I'm starving. How about you wait here and I'll see if I can get some food for us.
Okay.
Rue, you hungry?
I think
Right.
he's saying.
Alright. I'm just gonna like kind of march around in the immediate area, keeping a sight line on Twig and seeing if I can like forage for some goodies.
Okay, either
I'm
perception or
gonna-
survival. I have missed these characters.
That's why you go like this, like.
So,
Perception. Ooh. 15 plus 4, 19.
Dang.
I'm looking for like berries or fruits or nuts or mushrooms, anything that's useful for some snacking.
you are able to to find both wild blueberries and wild onions. While it's not the best combination, it's some food.
I collect a good bit of both, and I
Alright.
will carry them back. Alright, so I've got these, and I'll dump some onions onto the ground, and these. I guess we could have these for dessert. I'm gonna try to cook the onion. I'm gonna, like, set the blueberries down on, like, a leaf or something, and if I can get a campfire going. Do I have... I'm trying to see if I have anything. I do have a tinderbox.
Oh,
I
perfect.
do not have anything to cook food in, so guess I'll just kind of roast the
I
onions on a
remove
stick
my
over the fire.
head, turn it upside down, and you
Don't do that.
in my head.
Just some scrambled twig brain.
As he's like getting this all together, I'm just gonna ask like, hey Pat,
Yeah.
you haven't done magic that can help me feel better? Ouch.
You're tired.
No.
You want me to make it better with...
Ow! I'm gonna point to my arm and there's like broken twigs and like broken branches where like.
Oh
fall,
my
yeah.
goodness, I am so sorry. I forgot about... Yeah, of
It's
course.
okay.
I'm going to touch Twig and cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Oh.
Twig is killing me.
That's gonna be only 7 points back.
I feel so much better.
I'm sorry. Is Rusu sleeping?
Yeah,
I can barely understand you.
Huh? I think you
I'm gonna focus on making the fire and cooking the onions.
The
He's too hungry for
snoring
this.
will
I'm reaching
stop.
in and I am pulling out Rue.
Okay. Rue, you are rudely awoken by being removed from your comfortable
I'm
sleeping
trying
spot,
to be gentle.
and
and-
you are greeted by
Oh,
the smell of roasting onions.
You made food.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
I'm cooking onions. I don't want to eat them raw. Got bits of dirt on it, and it's a little too spicy for my liking. I like to caramelize them a little bit.
What is that?
That's an onion.
No, what are you doing to them? What are you doing to them?
Oh, was that you in her mouth? Oh my goodness.
I shoved it back in there because like, hey, I was sleeping, so I'm like, huh? And then
Oh.
Do we know roughly how many onions I would have found? I don't think I'm roasting all of them.
We'll say like four onions.
Yeah, I will be roasting 2, and there are 2 raw ones still. I have 2 stabbed on a stick over the fire.
I was in the bathroom, so I didn't hear it totally. But did you get berries?
Blueberries, yeah.
I got blueberries and onions.
Rue is gonna go like grab a blueberry and just start tearing it apart and grabbing the seeds.
That's...
the town will be his next victim. Westward, beware, you will be overrun by blueberries.
Saving those for later.
I'm just gonna plant them in here.
That's a nice idea. Spread a little love wherever we go. I like it.
It's berries.
It's poetry. Never mind. I don't think I have to roll for anything to cook these, unless you want
No,
me to.
I'm not gonna make you.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
crouch
stop
down
when
next.
they're browned to his liking and let them
Okay.
cool off.
I'm crouching down next to Pat. I'm just gonna. You know a tree named Poe?
Where is this coming from?
You said love is blueberries, and it's. You heard it from poetry.
No. Poetry is just a fancy way of speaking. I don't know a tree named Poe.
A tree would never have been in something that dumb.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
why I was
I
wondering.
think I can finally say I agree with you.
Yeah. No tree I know is named Poe.
I bet all the trees you know are named
Twig.
Barkskin, the all-knowing.
No, it was actually sapling. Old sapling, we called him. He's dead.
That's honestly quite ironic, because saplings aren't old. That's why they're called
Well,
saplings.
his parents named him that because he was very small. But then
Takes a big bite of onion.
he it smells bad.
Honestly, not that bad. What if you're like holding your breath while you bite it?
I think I will need to sleep. I will just be I will be in the ground. Stay away from me. I'm gonna go over and I'll root.
Alright.
Isn't there still a tomato plant on Twig?
There is. On one of Twig's shoulders is a small tomato plant.
Next to that, there's going to be a newly planted blueberries sapling.
Yes, the walking garden.
It's actually brilliant.
Oh, dude. The onions, never mind. You can't take the seeds out of them because that's not how onion plants work. That's so funny, though.
But I believe I can, if I'm rooted, I can still interact and speak and stuff like that. But I think I'm just gonna root myself and then just kind of lean back against the tree that I'm rooted by and just be quiet. And
Okay.
So, oh, go ahead.
Very quickly, a chipmunk lands on Twig's head, scurries down, and steals one of the blueberries.
Oi!
Hey!
Disappears into one of the nearby bushes.
I'm gonna-
That's fine.
Oh.
I want to cast animal friendship on it.
Okay. Does it need to... How does that work? I forget.
It needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know the wisdom stat for a chipmunk. Let me see if I can find something somewhat
I thought I
similar.
had speak with animals.
I don't know if it would be really feasible, but if he can get help with that from Rue in any way, Rue is also going to be like calling after it.
Chipmunk
they
is
can't
normally
understand
given a
him.
wisdom score of
Okay.
10 or 12.
Oh, a rat has a wisdom score of 10, so yeah, I'll use just a flat roll. I got a natural 1.
Oh, it is my friend.
Yeah, it immediately comes back and continues eating the blueberry, but it's standing on Pat's knee.
He'll divide like maybe 3 or 4 others away from the group and put them on a pile next to it and just go like, you could have these, but the rest of those are for my friends. Thank you very much.
It
And
finishes.
then he'll just... He's gonna gently pet it.
Okay. It doesn't move as you pet it, finishes eating the one blueberry, stuffs another in its cheek, stuffs another in the other cheek, grabs one, puts that down, spits one out, and starts eating it.
Funny little guy.
How long does
I am-
animal friendship last?
24 hours.
Okay!
And theoretically,
I'm-
you could just like cast it again and have a chipmunk
Yeah.
indefinitely until it dies.
I could. I have a funny idea. Because I have this little magical sack of insects. And if I was to pull one out and cast animal friendship on that, I would have not only... Well, no, that's not how the item works. Never mind. I specifically built it to where I can't do that.
Ah.
says the bugs can be instructed to travel in a certain direction or bother a certain target, but beyond that, they're just bugs. I guess it doesn't specify if I can cast magic spells on them or not.
They're just bugs, as susceptible as any other bugs.
Okay, I might do that at a later time. I didn't think of that. Oh, I have wild mushrooms in my backpack. I'm gonna pull those out. I have onions and mushrooms now.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if they're good?
I collected them in an earlier session, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good. They're edible.
And they have spores.
4 spores and 7 years ago.
Chipmunk
Druid
eventually
works on spores.
finishes the one it's eating, stuffs the remaining ones that have been set aside for it, and instead of hurrying off, it just kind of walks away through the grass.
Alright, bye-bye, little guy.
Twig, how long are you intending to stay rooted here?
As long as they will let me.
Okay.
How long do you think that Pat and Rue, how long do you think we're going to be in this one location?
Rue, okay, go first.
Oh no, you go first. I've been talking a lot.
Rue would not really care. As long as you're just sitting there, he's going to be going around finding little seeds that got misplaced or didn't land on the ground, putting them in, casting druidcraft so they get a little head start. Just taking care of the region around.
Aww. People are just gonna know where our party has been simply because one place is just gonna be super lush and like healthy, and there's gonna be a bunch of plants around there, and then follow.
If we're sitting around for a while, I think I will have Pat do some crafting to enhance his adventuring gear.
Okay.
The first of which would be to see, so if we have pine trees around.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I will take, I'll do it surreptitiously so as not to anger Ruin Twig, but pine trees have very young, pliable roots that can be turned into like a rope. So I would like to craft myself a nice length of very thin rope.
Okay. I'll do either survival or sleight of hand for that.
Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna do sleight of hand for that. Dirty 20.
Yeah. Takes some doing. You get sore fingers by the end of it, but you get it's probably not going to hold a whole lot of weight, but you've got maybe 15 feet of rope. Probably not the heaviest duty rope, but it's something. Could come in handy. Maybe tying tying something shut.
Yeah, it's usually for like makeshift lashings and stuff.
Okay.
So.
While this is going on, Twig is rooted. Rue, while you're flying around, beautifying the area, you come across an area not too far off, maybe 300 yards or so from where your group has stopped, that is already extremely lush. There are far more wildflowers and just healthier looking plants in this area. It looks like it's all growing on this shallow hill.
Can I roll nature to see if I would know, I guess what role it would be to tell if it's like a old corpse or whatever, like it's just something that could be nutritious?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know? 21.
The sheer variety and magnitude of how much better it's doing than the surrounding area doesn't seem like anything completely natural to you. This isn't just the sight of some large decaying body that's been overtaken by plant growth. This is something more unusual. The hill's probably only about 15 feet high and about 40 feet across. It's wide and shallow.
I mean, all... Is there, like, there's no, like, trees or anything on the hill? It's kinda
Not
like
on the
open.
hill, no. Everything
Are
growing
they
on the hill
around?
is fairly small. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're examining this.
Oh, I hope I keep getting rolls this good. My perception's so good. Oh my goodness, it is 24.
Okay.
Good grief.
There are raised portions that at first you just thought were bushes, but they're vines covering something, and you get close enough, there is stonework underneath. This is something constructed.
The house, burn it.
And if you fly up a decent way into the air and kind of get a bird's eye view, you can see there is a square opening at the very apex of the hill. With a dark interior, there are vines growing and trailing down on all four sides of this square hole. And there's a faint blue light that flashes every few seconds.
I feel like that's enough that I'm not going to trust getting too close. So I'm gonna float back and go to the other people.
Okay.
Oh, Rue, you're back. Look, I made rope.
It's a really weird hill. It's really nice, but I don't trust it.
Would we perchance need a rope to climb the hill? Because if so, I know someone who's got one.
I know you're small, but I
Well,
don't think you're that small.
sorry, I'm just messing about. He's gonna stick it in his backpack. Describe the weird hill.
Well, it's a hill,
Uh-huh.
but it's not like a hill.
Okay. How?
It's like someone made it.
Okay. Somebody built a hill.
And it's got a lot of nice flowers.
It's overgrown. You, my friend, may have stumbled across some ruins. Fancy a peek?
The ruins have blue people in them?
Blue people? You saw something?
There was something blue in it, but I mean... Meta, didn't Blue have like fire on his somewhere?
He had kind of bluish ethereal flame-like stuff instead of hair, and blue irises.
Did it look anything potentially like what was in the hill at all? Even just vaguely, like it was fiery and blue-ish.
You didn't see any sort of substance to it, just a pulse of blue light reflecting off of the floor.
Okay. It might have people like blue in it, but if they're new, then this is definitely older than that.
Oh, well. It can't hurt to just take a peek and find out what you actually stumbled across. You've no idea how many people have found a random hole in the ground that led to an abandoned mine shaft, and then they stumbled upon riches that they could retire with. I'm gonna go have a look. I'll follow Rue to wherever this hole is.
Alright.
Did you find like a
Hello?
nice flower?
Yeah,
Are we moving?
just taking a peek at something. Just a quick peek. We'll be
Do I
back
need
if it's
Do I
something
need to come with you?
We'll be back for you if it's something that we're gonna explore, but I'm not gonna be going into it anytime soon.
And I'll be back if he does something dumb and dies or something.
If you're going to die, could you scream really loudly so I could come at least just like try and save you?
Oh, I can do that.
Pat is going
He's
to wink.
louder.
Pat's gonna wink and give like a little finger gun and go, "You gotcha," and then go to the ruins.
Alright. Rue is able to lead Pat over to this same small hill covered in wildflowers and creeping vines and lush growth. Points out some of these stone blocks around the perimeter of it that are all overgrown, and there is a open point at the top of it with vines trailing down.
I'd like to just peek inside, and I have dark vision, by the way, so I'm just gonna kind of investigate and see what there is to see.
Alright, you can see all the way down. There is some dirt and moss collected just below, like centered below the opening. There are more moss growths and vines trailing along a stone floor. Stone bricks. Looks very old, but very well crafted. There are minute engravings on each of the bricks, but at this range, can't really make out any of them as far as details are concerned.
From this distance, just from like the craftsmanship that I'm seeing, would I know anything about like who might have made it?
Make a history check.
5.
You know there are plenty of ruins of giant civilizations in the New World, but this seems awfully small, and even the bricks seem awfully small for it to be any sort of giant's handiwork. You've got no other idea. You haven't heard of any other ancient ruins in the New World?
Let's go grab Twig. I'd like to look around, but don't fancy going by myself.
I think it's a better idea than just going in.
Well, it's like I said, I wasn't gonna do anything stupid. I was just having a look. This looks like something worth investigating, so let's go grab him. And I'll march
At this
back to
point,
Twig.
how many hours do you think would have passed? And would I...
Probably 1 hour if
I've
you want to
gone-
take a short rest.
Yeah.
I am fine waiting the 8 hours, because exhaustion can get rough.
I think I'll be fine with just the small rest, the short
As long
rest.
as you sleep for sure next time we have a,
Yeah.
a night.
Where is that? Short rest. Oh, I can't. I can only finish long rest. There's no short rest for me.
There is no short rest?
There's no short rest button. It's only finish long rest.
Maybe you've expended all your hit die in other short rests. Although that would be odd. I don't think that should be the case.
Yeah, you don't
are
have
you able
to heal on a
see
short rest.
what your hit die is as a ranger?
This is Dungeon Master's Vault, so I don't know.
Let me see.
I'm trying to transfer all my stuff to D&D Beyond,
be right
but
back.
that was probably going to
Alright.
be later on in the week.
Ranger's hit die is a D10. I don't think you've taken any short rests today, so if you want to roll up to 3 D10 to regain hit points, or each D10 is going to add your Constitution modifier to it.
Well, I'm at full hit points now.
All right.
Shoop. Out of the dirt.
All right. And you're able to march over with the others and see the same sight.
I think I gotta wait till Nate gets back because he
Yeah.
said he'll be right back. Baby. I really, really feel so dumb for forgetting that it was a 3-story window. It was a 3rd-story window. I'm like, but it's okay because it honestly fits with the characters, and it has been a while since the last session, but it fits, and we're not gonna do it again.
I think we probably still would have done it.
Yeah, Twig would 100% still done it. Still have done it. The window, the 3rd-story window, with a heaving hole and my Victor. We threw him out the window. Oh.
And hey, he might not even be dead.
Yeah, but Twig's fear is now that he remembers that we killed him, so he hates us.
And Rue's not fear is that we tried to save him, so he'll be happy.
Yeah, that was very eventful beginning to the session.
very abrupt too. Like I had a feeling about the Barrows guy because he just seemed a little shady and just like, oh yeah, like, there's a reason. There must have been a reason why somebody wanted to stab him. Like, and the things that the guy was yelling. I'm like, from a non-character standpoint, even I think this guy is a little weird. But I'm like, I've found NPCs weird before, and they turned out really cool. Just, I'm keeping this in the back of my mind, and then I forgot, and then I remembered, and then acted, and then Blue's dead. Anyway, I'm looking at the hill.
All right.
And I'm just gonna go to Pat and just be like, this is nice. Why do you need me?
Well, because I want to go inside, but I
Oh,
figured it'd be better if all 3 of us went.
yes.
I want to know who did it, because I want to be able to do this. This is a really nice hill.
I'm gonna take the stick out from my back and just start poking the hill. Poking around it.
Okay. There's a thin layer of soil. Underneath that is solid stone. Seems to be kind of a pyramid constructed with an open top.
And how wide is that opening at the top?
Probably about 5 feet across. It's square. Large enough that any medium-sized creature should be able to climb down or jump down if you're feeling brave.
I'm going to kind of test the vines and see how strong they are.
Okay. You pull on them. They are much thicker than your rope. They're about that thick around. And in a gnome's hand, that's even larger. You feel very confident they could hold your weight.
All right.
It is about 40, 45, maybe 50 feet down to the stone floor below.
My goodness. Well, I am no stranger to being underground, so I will go down.
All right. Twig and Rue watch as Pat climbs over the edge, slides down one of these vines.
I'm going to listen for any sounds of immediate death, and then if 2 seconds go by, I'm going to fly over the lip and...
He's just whistling as he goes down.
Right. Easily enough, you reach the bottom. The vine just barely doesn't reach the floor. It's like a foot off the ground, but that's no trouble. Looking around, there are alcoves there are 6 alcoves, kind of in a hexagonal pattern. One ahead, one behind, and 2 on either side. The one that you're facing when you drop, immediately there are a couple of small metal chests on a stone. It looks like a countertop Looking around the other alcoves, there are melted remains of what may have once been candles, decrepit husks of what may have once been books, some pottery jars, and that flash of blue light behind you goes again, and you look, and there is a large, like a stone table with a gem set in the top that immediately makes you think of the pale stone diamond.
I'm going to kind of pick my way around the room and investigate to see if there's like traps, but I am ignoring everything else in the room and looking at that gem.
Okay, give me a perception check looking for traps.
Oh, dang. 21. No, 22.
22. You're checking the engravings on the stone bricks on the floor. You're not able to make heads or tails of them. They're not any language you've seen. They don't look like magical runes that you know of. There doesn't seem to be any sign of pressure plates. There's no slots in the walls for arrows or spears or spikes. You're not seeing anything. And I suppose at this point, Rue said he would peek down as well. Are you flying fully down, or?
Yeah, just flying down there.
Okay, you see much the same.
I presume that the stuff on the floor isn't giant, sylvan, or druidic.
It's entirely unfamiliar.
Okay.
Twig, do you stay above, or do you come into the...
I'm going down.
Okay. You're able to slide down the vines as well.
I would definitely be very cautious, and I would like to just keep an active perception up.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Natural 1. Great.
As you're sliding down the vine,
Is it dark down here?
some of its skin is like peeling off from your hands, and it gets in your eyes, and by the time you're on the ground, you're having to wipe debris out of your face in order to see again.
Is it also dark down here?
It is mostly dark. There's a bit of sunlight coming through the top, and a flash of blue light from a gem set in the top of this large stone table off to one side.
I have no dark vision.
So every maybe 5 seconds it gets bright enough to see a significant amount of details, but it's very brief.
So she's seeing like little frames of Pat moving towards that table then
Yeah.
every 5 seconds.
And it is
Do I
like a
see-
solid slab. It's not like on legs, it's solid.
Oh.
Do I see like any torches or candles that could be lit anywhere?
There are no torches. There are little discs, and I suppose with a 24 Pat should have seen this as well. There are discs set on like little holders, like it sticks out of the stone wall, and there's a disc flat, but there's just dust on top of them. So it looks like if something was used for illumination, perhaps it burned out long ago.
I can't see anything. What is is that? Pat, is that you?
I'm just making sure. This reminds me of something. I'm gonna go touch the gem.
Okay. You clamber onto the stone table in order to reach it. It looks similar to the pale stone diamond. It gives that it's the same sort of beauty, but it's cut and refined and shaped artistically in a way that the Palestone diamond was not, and this even seems larger than the Palestone diamond.
Hi, Rue, remember what I told you about stumbling onto riches? This is what I meant. And, I will pull a dagger out and attempt to pry this thing out of the slab.
Okay. As soon as you do, that flash flares extremely bright, filling the entire room with blinding blue light for a moment before winking out completely. The crystal breaks, and there is a grinding sound beneath you as something begins to shift to the side. The Twig and Rue see a seam burst open about a fifth of the way down from the top of this stone slab and begin to slide to the side with Pat on top.
This doesn't seem like riches.
Are you gonna be
Well,
okay? What happened?
I don't know, maybe it was a trigger of some sort. I don't think this is a trap.
Well, get off of it. I don't think that's very safe.
A
You might
skeletal
fall in.
hand reaches up from inside, curls over the lip of the stone.
It's trapped. I stabbed the hand.
Okay, I guess make an attack roll.
Let me see. With a dagger, 16 to hit.
1 second, I've got to look up a stat block here. Probably should have had it ready. You said 16?
Mm-hmm.
Your dagger seems to skid off of some microscopic barrier just above the bone. And you all watch as a full figure rises out of this stone sarcophagus, clad in archaic robes, fully skeletal, but brimming with this ethereal fire. The wings at the back unfurl, featherless, skinless, skeletal. The head is shaped like an eagle's skull. And a staff in one hand flashes with arcane fire. And I'm gonna have to stand so I can act this out, I suppose. It just... Utari Futurzed Vetet. Ah! Screams and jumps at the sight of you three.
That's gonna be the one part of the video I'm gonna rewatch the most.
Just
Are you Richard?
recoils and just...
Hello.
eyeless
This
sockets
guy doesn't look like his
move
name
from
is
one
Richard.
to the next of you.
No, Rue, I was mistaken. I thought that it was just... Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
You're a dead guy!
It's going to make a gesture in the air, and these tiny little runes flicker briefly. What are you?
I'm Pat Mundle. I'm a respectable bard gnome. These are my friends Rue and Twig. He's a pumpkin folk. He's fairly new. This place seems pretty old. I don't know if you would have seen anything
What is
like
a
this
gnome?
before. I'm sorry?
What is a gnome? I've never seen you.
I'm a gnome. He's gonna just kind of gesture at himself. Well, specifically a rock gnome. We We mine. Maybe you've never seen me because you haven't been underground. Well, your office is underground. I'm so sorry. What are you?
I really like your flowers.
My flowers?
You have a bunch of flowers up there. Are those not yours?
Am I buried?
You're dead.
I believe
I
you
am
were.
not dead.
You're not dead, but you were dead. But you are dead. But your bones.
Bones can be alive.
I am thoroughly confused
Me
by
too.
all of you.
Right, I'm gonna come clean. I thought that the gem was just a gem. I was gonna steal it and sell it. You got me.
The soul gem?
The what?
He's gonna look over at the lid. Right, well, I think that's supposed to happen. I should have a backup. And he glides, like levitates, across the room to one of those two chests on the countertop, opens it up, and there's a glowing blue light, takes out a similar gem, and stuffs it into his robes. Closes the lid.
So this is all your... These are all your things.
Yes. I think. It's been a while
Alright.
since I was awakened. And I did not expect to be awakened by a rock ohm, a pumpkin, and a... What are you? Looks at Rue.
Well, I'm not from here, so it's okay if you don't know what I am.
I don't know what any of you are. There are no stories of anything matching your
I will gesture to all three of us in turn and say slowly, Pixie, Pumpkin, Pat.
The names don't help much because I have no experience with any of them.
What's your name?
I am Grand Mage Betatuk.
Berituk.
Exiled Grand Mage Betatuk.
Is that why you?
I know just
study
what that's
was
like.
Underground?
No, you don't. We're not
Yes,
exiled.
I
We
am.
weren't. We weren't. You
Let's not
weren't.
fight, please, not right
I
now.
got our whole village exiled.
Points towards Pat with the staff. To answer your question, yes, it is why I am entombed here. I was awaiting when I would be needed. Maybe I wasn't needed.
Do you know a lot about gems?
About soul gems, certainly. Have you seen one before?
I've seen something like it, but...
But you
well,
haven't
I got
seen
confused.
me, or anything like
How
me.
old are you?
No,
That
I've
depends on
never-
how long I've been entombed for. I have not the slightest idea.
Well, how long does it take for a book to turn into that? And I'll point at the bookshelves.
Quite a while. Those were enchanted to be preserved. Oh dear. I think I'd like a look around. And he levitates towards
Yeah,
the center and then up, out of the top of the pyramid.
As he goes
follow
up and
him
out, can I pop open the other chest?
Yeah. It's not locked. There is a small, well, I say small, but it's a small item, but it is a large, orb. Well, no. It looks sort of like a decently large marble, like the size of a walnut, but smooth, glassy, and seems to be full of magical light.
Oh. I'm not taking it, I'm just looking at it.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of, as he's looking around, I guess I'll open the other chest as well and just kind of be browsing his stuff. I'm not taking anything. I'm just looking at it.
They are both small containers. One housed the extra soul gem that he already took and is now empty,
Oh,
and the
okay.
other housed the marble that you've taken, or
Okay.
are looking
I'm just
at.
looking at it. I'm looking at it. I guess I'll just, while he's checking around outside, I don't feel like climbing 50 feet up and out. I'll just browse the rest of the room now that I know it's not exactly hostile.
Okay.
See what there else is to find.
There... what was once... There's just old dirt in the pots. The books are completely illegible, unsalvageable messes. There are scrawlings etched into the walls of this place as you get closer and like wipe some dust off, but they're not in a language you're familiar with.
This is so strange. I've got to write a song about this.
The others, or I believe Rue followed Betatuk out.
Yeah.
He is levitating about 10 feet above the top of this pyramid, just looking around. I see what you mean about the flowers. This looks nothing like I remember. Poop.
Can you do that?
Hmm?
You can do that?
No, I don't. Not anymore. I do not consume food or drink. I miss
I'm not
that.
at that point yet. It's pretty nice.
I really miss that. He's gonna
See
like
a
hesitantly.
Twigged hand pull on the top, and then just like a pumpkin head go.
And
I'm coming out.
Twig's able to see as he drops down and hesitantly like plucks a flower, and his beak like clacks on it like he's trying to chew it, and that did not work.
You don't eat those.
I can't, apparently. I should have known
No.
that. What?
No, but you just don't eat flowers. Here, I'm gonna pluck a tomato from my shoulder and then
Takes it. Beak squishes it and again does nothing.
that's Pat told us that's how you
I
eat.
can't taste
apparently.
it. Ugh. This is rotten. I would have thought I'd be used to this. Why does it all feel so new again?
If any seeds like fall from the squish bit,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fly down and just start like planting them, casting druidcraft. Little sprouts gonna.
Okay. The gnome. While not familiar, is reminiscent of something very old. Could they have survived? Could they be? But why would they be so small now? He's so small. Looks down there again.
Yeah, you see Pat just kind of staring at the orb.
Where do your ancestors hail from? Gnome.
My ancestors?
Yes.
I don't know if I know that off the top of my head.
Let's see. I believe. Let me check real quick here. While many gnomes believe they are native, most gnomes believe they are native to Aronia. Some believe they share their lineage with elves, having originated from the Fey realm.
Well, he'll just say, like, pretty sure my ancestors were always here. Some of my mates said they were related to elves, but I think that might just be a pipe dream. What's this for? And he's gonna point at the orb.
That is a pearl of power. When you say elves, do you mean Shadar Kai, Eladrin?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just mean elves.
You mean like those ones that change colors?
The seasonal ones, yes.
I don't think I've seen any here. They were in my home, but I haven't seen any around here that I can think of. I haven't seen much of anything other than pixies and then this big guy.
I haven't the slightest recollection of anything like this.
Are you from a different world?
I traveled west after I was banished. Feels like a different world. I was in the wilderness for a time before I decided to construct this and await the day when someone would find me and need my help, need my knowledge. And instead I've got you, 3 strange things.
We accidentally
just
killed
put you back?
somebody.
Oh, don't tell him.
We were saving them.
I just thought you should know we're not.
And we're gonna
the bad
lock them
people.
up.
Don't know if that's any of my business.
And we're on a quest.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you need help? Do you need knowledge? I have knowledge. I have
We
wisdom.
goop black.
Tell them the
It
goop.
affects and makes the people mad.
And the animals.
And animals very angry.
Cold,
Do they-
windy. Gets in their eyeballs.
No.
Got in
What
my
were you
eyeballs
gonna
for a
say?
second.
I was going to ask if they cough and look like rusty, like their skin looks rusted.
I'm gonna look at Pat. Did you have that?
He's like 50 feet down, so he's just gonna go, have what?
Did you? I'm not raising my voice or anything, so I'm just gonna be like, did you have like rust-colored skin when you had the? Did you feel like when the goop thing?
What?
I
You're
don't
gonna have
think
to
he
speak
did.
up.
I think I would have remembered if he was metal.
Yeah, me too. What's metal?
We use metal sometimes, not very often, but
So when you say power pearl, like, do you have to eat this?
No, do not eat that. You attune to it. Are you familiar with attunement?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, we have attunement here.
Where is here? This is supposed to be.
Eronia!
Any more specifically?
Winoria?
That's not correct.
Morgura, isn't it?
It is Morgura.
I don't know where we are. I just
Okay.
there was like a map of some place and I
Well-
saw a random name and was like,
As Twig says Winoria and Pat says Morgura. Not familiar.
Where
a
did
lot
you
of
travel west
trees?
From the sun-crowned city? In Vintalar?
What?
Across the mountains?
We have those. Oh, you must be. Okay, I don't think you're from another world. We have mountains here.
I should hope so. If the mountains are gone, that's a serious problem. I don't think I want to outlive the mountains.
So,
I should have reconsidered.
can I have
becoming
this?
Fine, whatever. Take it. I don't care.
Cool. He's gonna put it in his inventory.
Mr. Bentatook?
Betatook.
Bentatook.
Bet.
Pentateuch.
I'm gonna like kind of hover by and whisper, "It's okay. He's just a pumpkin."
It's okay, he's just a squash. But I'm gonna just could you help us?
With your
We could also show you
goop
around, and
quest?
then you could. No. Well, yes, we have to save our home.
I don't want to move
There-
again.
Yeah.
You said no at
We live
first.
in a-
What was originally your intention?
We don't want to move, so no. But we do want to save our home. But we live in a tree. There's a big tree, and there was wolves that were, and they were really mad. And then I befriended one. Rue smacked them all, and then goop came out. Black stuff. But then we took it to a place called Yelmore. We met Pat in the woods before then. He plays the bagpipes and he almost killed us. No, he didn't almost kill us. He stampeded. There was a stampede of giant. There's like with the horn, and then he got infected with it, and then we had to hit him I had my stick, and I
He's gonna set his staff
on his
down and
head.
put his head in his hands.
But we need to find out what it is. So, but as you can probably tell, Rue and I, we do not know very much things. We're still learning, and
Love
you
the
don't know many
stonework down
things right
here.
now. I'm talking.
Sorry.
You could help us, and we could help you by showing you around, and then you could know where you are and how you died and why you're here right now, and then why everything is like really old.
I am not dead. I am undead. I am a lich.
I would
Stop
not
calling me dead.
You don't have to.
You look dead.
I know I look dead! You are really difficult to listen to, if I'm being quite honest.
I've been called annoying.
Understandable.
Yeah.
What was this about a Yelmore and the...
Do you...
what is a bagpipes?
Barrows? Bagpipes is...
Bagpipes?
Oh, yeah, you can... Here, he can play them.
It doesn't help. It doesn't... Ooh.
It's an instrument. It sounds lovely.
Music's
Sounds
gone
like
downhill.
Down here are quite nice.
Sounds like screaming butterflies.
Butterflies don't scream. They're actually very lazy. They don't talk very much.
Alright, I think I'm coming out now. I'm gonna start climbing up.
I almost want to just lie back down and wait another who knows how many 100 years. This is
I wanted
nonsense.
to do that, but then the goop might come and then it'll cover
Wait a
everything.
moment.
And I bet you couldn't even escape the goop.
Well, he's undead. It only affects living.
Where is this goop?
Well, undead isn't dead.
Do we still have the sample of goop?
You do not. After it was knocked out of you, Pat, no one was able to catch it.
Oof.
But the grass is okay.
The grass is okay.
We could always find more. You could come with us. I won't talk a bunch. I'm only talking a lot because I find this very weird. And I talk a lot when things are weird. Or when
You're talking
need
a
to
lot right now. You're talking very much. I'm trying to think, and you won't shut up.
That's not very.
That was rude.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I don't
I'm gonna be
feel
over here.
like I'm quite myself.
What do you mean?
It's very difficult to think about one thing for any particular... He starts watching a butterfly go...
Can I do some kind of check to see if this magic is, like, fading, or...
Either medicine or arcana, yeah.
I will do medicine. Oh, 10.
He seems to be having trouble focusing, but he said as much. It's unclear as to the cause of it. But you don't know much about liches.
No, I do not. Well, regardless of the happenstance, I for one can say that myself, Pat, am very happy to have met someone like you, Mr. Betatuk. And I will hold out my hand. Never shaken hands with a lich before, so,
He's gonna shake your hand a bit distractedly. What other peoples are there that you know? What has happened?
Oh, well, there was, there was something we call the Havoc.
Is that when people were rust-looking and coughing a lot? Have you ever heard of the rust plague?
Has he? I don't think so.
No.
No. The Havoc is when something we know as the Plane of Thought just appeared on top of one of our largest cities. It's a huge cosmic expanse. Magic that we can't even fathom. Everything since that has been quite weird. There's been a fair bit of new folk popping up. He's gonna point a finger at Pumpkin over there. All sorts of new people, but we've had elves for a while. We've had gnomes. We've had orcs. We've had goblins. We've had half
I know
orcs.
orcs. I know goblins. What?
Tieflings. They're like very like this.
No, that's new.
Devilly kind of people? No? Well, they're generally nice. They could be kind of mean, but they're alright. What else? Dragonborn, we've got those. Humans?
I know humans. They all died in the rust plague. Wait, they're back? They survived.
They've always been here. I am fairly certain you're thinking of a different place, so... Are you from one of the stars?
He's going to shoot up into the air. His wings skeletal but flapping.
Alright, well, oops. At least I got this. I'm gonna pull out the power pearl and kind of look at it, just like take my sleeve and polish it a little bit. This thing's so shiny.
He does not come back.
Oh. Oh, he's gone to find his mountains.
Good riddance.
I'm sure he could find us again if he wanted to. Man seemed very confused. Rust
very
plague, I'll have to ask
dead.
around. That was so weird. My onions. I'm gonna run back to the campsite.
And that's where we're gonna stop the session.